What's going on, everyone? Super Andrew64 here. I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, basically since the beginning of my channel, because I wanted to show everyone how you can make use of a small space and turn it into a game room. So as you may not know, this is my bedroom. I do still live with my parents, but that's going to change. Me and my girlfriend found a 2-bedroom apartment, and we're going to be moving out at the beginning of November, so I'm super excited for that. There's going to be a lot more content coming out in November and through on, and I'm actually going to be packing all this up soon. So before I pack it up, I want to show you how I made use of this space, how I turned my bedroom into my game room, and let's check it out right now. I'll give you guys a few tips too, and I'll leave links in the description for anything that I believe will be helpful for you guys. So let's get right into the studio / game room / bedroom tour, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So this right here is a door to my room, and as you can see, I have a lot of controllers hanging on the door here. This right here is actually a shoe organizer. I actually got this idea from Pinterest. So if you want to check out Pinterest, they have a lot of organizing ideas. So basically the first 4 rows here are just controllers that fit in the slots, and then the bottom 2 rows here are just a bunch of cables that I don't know what to do with. So let's go on inside. Before I go into detail about each of these sections here, here's a little quick pan of the room. Give you guys an idea what I'm working with here. So here we have the first little section. So on the left here, we have this little plastic drawer. Now these drawers really don't contain much. The first 2 drawers are just junk. Then in here is basically what I use to fix everything in case something goes wrong with my system. I have a bunch of screwdrivers, there's a knife in there. Then this second drawer here is controllers, ones that didn't fit in the shoe organizer. So, and also there's some cables in here as well. Then the bottom one is, again, is just junk. So nothing too exciting going on in there. So this is my TV. It's a 4K 43-inch LG TV. It sits on the plastic drawer there, and there's a box holding it up as well. And then on top of the plastic drawer, we have my Ridley amiibo, actually the very first amiibo I ever purchased. And then we have behind it, so we have this Gameboy light. She's pretty cool. My girlfriend got this for me, so it has that little feature. Could do that all day. It's really fun. And then here we have the 3 Egyptian god cards from Yu-Gi-Oh! These obviously aren't tournament legal. I just got these for display. Really cool pieces. Watching the show growing up as a kid, have fond memories of this. Slifer's my favorite one because I think he looks the coolest. In the back there you have the PlayStation 4 controllers. They are charging via the TV, so whenever the TV's on, the PlayStation controllers are charging, so I always have them fully charged. Right here is my computer desk. So pull this out, we have my keyboard. This is a very small space, so I have a smaller keyboard. That's my wireless mouse right there. And you're probably wondering, where's my computer monitor? My computer monitor is actually right under here. So what happens is I pull this up, take this off, and there's my computer monitor. As I see, I don't have enough room for 2 monitors, but in the new apartment, I'll probably have more than enough room for that. So again, here's my keyboard and mouse, and also here's the mic I use sometimes when I'm streaming or sometimes when I record videos. It's not any branded mic, cost me about 30 bucks. Good mic, I'll probably get another one down the line. This is pretty good quality for $3. Oh, and also another big thing you guys should have here on the computer lot, have one of these resting guards for your wrists. It actually helps me a lot. So I just rest my wrist right there. It's very cushiony, and it gives a lot of stress relief on your wrist. So I'll leave a link in the description for that if you guys are interested. So going down here, we have my retro console. So this is my N64, GameCube, Wii, Sega Saturn. Now, as you can see, there's some LED lights here, so I can just turn them off. See the console a little better, and turn them on for a little ambiance. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. And you're also wondering what these covers are. So these covers are actually dust covers, so my systems don't get attracted to any dust. They all go on the cover. Let me just fix that. And I got these on Etsy, so I'll leave a link in the description for that guy's Etsy store. He literally has anything and everything you can think of for consoles. Like, there's Atari 2600s, there's basically every Nintendo console, even Virtual Boy, Wii U, Switch, any dust cover you need, it's there. Hey guys, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it looks like this Etsy shop is no longer in business. I went to look at my order history, and then when I went to go click on a product, it said this item is no longer available. And when I go to click on the store name, it's no longer there. So that's a really big bummer. Those are great products, and maybe something happened, I'm not sure. But if I do find it, in another form. I will link in the description below. And now back to the video. In the bottom here, we just have a bunch of adapters and AC adapters for these retro consoles. Now, any of these, they're not plugged into my TV. Whenever I want to plug one in, I just take one of these out and then hook it up, and then I hook it up right there. The bottom, again, these are just PC games I haven't used, or just discs that are just laying around. Also, here's that's my computer, in case you guys are wondering. Also, my capture card is in the corner here. I just hooked it up. I velcroed it to the side of the dresser there. So here is where most of my collection is displayed. So we're gonna start on this side. Actually, at the top here, we have a Super Mario Maker poster. Behind that studio light, there's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate poster. Also, I have 2 studio lights in here. I was considering taking them down every time I wanted to use it, but it's just a big hassle, and they actually provide a lot of light even when I'm not shooting a video, so that's always nice. So right here we have my mini consoles of Nintendo ones specifically. So this one is a Super Nintendo Classic Edition, the NES Classic Edition, and then the Famicom Classic Edition. It's funny because all of these, I live in Canada, and so North America, but none of these are from North America. This one's from Australia, this one's from the UK, and that one's from Japan, obviously. And we have a Super Mario Bowser diecast car from Hot Wheels, pretty cool. There's a Pez dispenser in the background of Mario. Then, so with my N64 games, I don't really have a set place to put them. I just scattered them around this Nintendo side here. So we have Mario Kart 64, the Pokemon cans. So I actually did a video on that where me and my friend tasted some of them. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave a card running up above there. Here's Latios, or one of the two, I can't remember which one it is. Here's Mario and Luigi. Now this is a still in box NES controller. This is from here. I got this in Canada, so this is one of the things the only thing that's from North America in this mini console collection. Here's a Master Ball and a Pokeball keychain. Pretty cool. Only costs about $3 each. The Game Boy camera, which is pretty cool. It's only about $10 I paid, I believe. So yeah, you can take pictures with your Game Boy color, and it's pretty cool. Then on the bottom here, so this bottom shelf, also these shelves I got from Walmart. They're actually shoe racks. They're great for displaying things. They're very easy to put together. All you just have is 4 legs. I'll leave a link description below for that. So here we have the second shelf here. So I'll move this down. So right here we have the Starlink ships. So this one is the one that comes in the PS4 and Xbox One. There's the R-Wing there that comes in the Switch version. This is another one I bought separately. And oh, these are fallen. Let me fix that quickly. And then so under them we have my Game Boy Advance and Color games. Can't really see them because the ships are blocking it. We also have some Nintendo games as well. I'm sorry, Nintendo pins as well. We got Luigi, Yoshi, Nintendo, Super Mario 8-bit, and then Peach. Then I have here these are actually from the Monopoly game. You can buy these separately. So we got Rosa, Bowser, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, and Shy Guy. Cool little aesthetic there. I think those, I have the game, but I don't play it. So this is pretty cool aesthetic. So right here we have my 3DS and DS games. We got some Pokemon games, Luigi's Mansion, Diddy Kong Racing, Super Mario 64 DS. I actually got these little display pieces on eBay. If I find them, I'll try to leave a link in the description below so you can purchase them for yourself as well. Right here on the bottom part, we have my amiibos. So this is the complete Pokemon Trainer set. We have the Pokemon Trainer, Ivysaur, Charizard, and Squirtle. I don't know if I'll open them. I kind of do, kind of don't, just because they look cool in the box, but again, they won't take up as much space if I open them. But that's undecided yet. Fortnite box there, which was ruined by the box art there saying a download code, which kind of sucks. Could have been on the back or something, or in the smaller prints, but I like the way that looks, and Fortnite's a fun game. Then under here we have the Pokemon game, so Ultra Moon, Ultra Sun, Sun and Moon here. Then here's the Starlink figures. So we have, I can't remember his name. I can't remember that girl's name, but that's Fox McCloud, and I can't remember that guy's name either. So, sorry guys, I haven't played Starlink in a while, so that shows. And then behind the amiibos, we have different sets of Monopoly. So here's the different sets of Monopoly behind the amiibos. We have Mario Kart Monopoly, Pokemon Monopoly, and Monopoly Gamer, and Monopoly Fortnite. I don't know if I'll open these. These are sealed, as per usual, but I don't know, we'll see. They do look like fun, and I'll probably play them eventually. On the right side of my dresser, we have some more mini consoles. So this right here is a Sega Genesis Mini. I did an unboxing of that recently. Here we have the C64 Mini. It's still in the box. I just don't have any space for it, so I'll probably display that once I get the apartment. Here we have the Sega Genesis Sonic Mania. Sorry, here we have Sonic Mania for the Nintendo Switch. This was included with the collector's edition. And then there was a Sonic Mania Plus, which I got as well. Great little cover. I love the Sega Genesis Nintendo Switch cover. It's really cool. Here we have a Dreamcast controller. Then we have the Sega Genesis Mini controller. There's the box for the Genesis Mini. Then we have Panzer Dragoon and Nights into Dreams here for the Sega Saturn. And on this shelf we have, so this is an Atari Flashback 8 made by AtGames. And also there's an Atari handheld made by AtGames as well. Here's a PSP that no longer functions. Then here's a Sega Dreamcast, actually the Black Sports Edition. I don't want to remove it because then it'd be kind of, there we go. You can see right there, the Black Sports Edition. We have an Xbox remote. And also we have some Sega Saturn games in there. Also this little shelf here is, I believe it's for dishes. I also got it at Walmart too. I'll try to find a link it below there. Then the bottom part here we have some Sega Game Gear games in the back behind Luke Skywalker. And then we have a Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, Battle of Naboo for N64. And there's a Sega Saturn controller there. The I forget what it's called. It'll come back to me. So this sign here you can get on eBay for like 30 bucks. I have a Star Wars one, a Sega one, and a Nintendo one over there. So watch this. Hey Google, turn off the signs. So my Google Home is programmed with it. I have a smart plug that is plugged into all three. So whenever I want to turn them on, I just go, hey Google, turn on the signs. So there you go. So there we have a little Star Wars shrine there. So in the back, you can't really see it that well, but these are from an advent calendar I got last year from my girlfriend. And I just made a little display here, and then here's a little battle between the two. Then we have some Battlefront 2 for PC cover. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer for N64. And then we have Rey and, I forget that guy's name. I'm forgetting names. There's Kylo Ren and a TIE fighter as well. And here's a drone that I forgot to fly it. I have to fly it soon before it gets too cold to use. My girlfriend's parents bought it for me. I did an unboxing of that as well. I'll leave a card running up there as well for you guys to check it out. So here's the top of my tall dresser here. And I have a shelf here that displays a whole bunch of things. I'll explain that soon. But here's a bunch of boxes I have. So I got a GameCube box, Starlink for both PS4 and Nintendo Switch, the Hori 50-pack controller, a Wii U one, a Retro Fighters Brawler 64 gamepad, Pokemon Typing Adventure, and there's the Atari Flashback controller. Also, this is a book that my girlfriend made for me. It was pretty cool. There's a bunch of pictures and inside jokes that's really funny. And I appreciate that. Thank you again. So this has 4 compartments here, so I'll go over each one. Originally here was just my PlayStation Classic display here. I had the box and the PlayStation Classic and the controller, but it looked kind of plain. So I got these Pokemon cans that my girlfriend gave to me, and so we got Charmander can, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, and then we got a Yoshi toy from McDonald's up there. Then on the right here is just some Wii. I believe it's just GameCube games actually, and we have the Stray Wii U game there, and some Wii games. So this one's pretty cool. This is all the Pokemon games that released in the 90s, all in North America, except I have Pokemon Stadium that was released in Japan, and Pokemon Green. Fun fact, Pokemon Stadium in Japan is actually different from the Pokemon Stadium we have here. Pokemon Stadium 2 is actually Pokemon Stadium 1, and Pokemon Stadium Gold and Silver is Pokemon Stadium 2 in Japan. So that's a little fun fact for you, and I was kind of surprised at that too. And I actually want to get one more game. It's called the Pokemon Trading Card Game 2, only released in Japan. They're pretty expensive. It's like $90 for a cartridge, so who knows, when I get lots of money I'll get it. And on this part here we have my handhelds. So right here is the Game Boy Color. I actually changed the shell out of that one. I think it looks cool, Pokemon themed. Nintendo DS, the original one, still one of my favorite consoles. Pokemon 2DS XL with the Pokeball, really cool design. And then here's a Game Boy Advance SP. So on the sides of this, we have, this is actually probably the rarest thing in my collection. This is an Xbox 360 developer's kit, and it fully functions. It works fine. I can actually like plug it into my TV, and I have the power supply and everything, and it works just fine. I should make a video on this. I've had this thing for a while. I just need to do some research on it, and found out that it cannot play Xbox 360 games. You need special discs and special files, I believe. So again, it's just really a display piece, but it does function, and I probably will do a video on it sometime in the future. So this right here is a display cabinet that I have a few things. So we'll start at the top. That's the box for the Star Wars drone I showed you guys earlier. Here's a picture of me and my girlfriend at my graduation from college. So this is the Sonic Mania thing. I love this. Oops, I almost dropped it. It's okay. So we got Super Mario cereal, only released in the States. I'm from Canada. I got a whole bunch of these, and honestly, I do not like the taste of the cereal, so sorry. Here's some Pikachu stuff. So Let's Go Pikachu, and then Ash's Pikachu, which you got from a Pokemon movie. I can't remember which one I saw. I think it was the animated one, I think a few years ago. And here's a Pikachu glass from a Nintendo kiosk. Then here we have a Pokemon Crystal box. No game, it's just the download code. Pokemon Crystal is my favorite game of the Pokemon series, so to have this physical box is really cool. Pokeball Plus box, I had it in front of my TV if you saw it earlier. Then here's the Nintendo 2DS XL box as well. And let's go down here. So here we have my display case. So this is like my Spider-Man shrine. So these are all the Spider-Man games I have. We have a Spider-Man Funko Pop. We have a the Amazing Spider-Man for the Wii U, Spider-Man for N64, Spider-Man for PS4. I did buy that PS4 last year, and it's a great purchase. I love the way it looks. Huge Spider-Man fan, so this is honestly probably one of my most prized possessions right now. Got Spider-Man 3 for the PS3, Spider-Man 2 for GameCube, and Spider-Man for GameCube as well. Got the manuals on display, this guide, and yeah, just a huge Spider-Man fan. I also have lights in here as well, so if I turn them off, see they come off, turn them back on, I can make them fade. So I think that's pretty cool. We can do a red Spider-Man theme, or we can do blue, we got green, so I'll leave it on white for now just so it's easier to see stuff. So as we go down, we have a Super Smash Bros. Shrine here. So in the back we have Super Smash Bros. Limited Edition. This was only released in the UK and Europe. I did an unboxing of it, so if you want to check it out, I'll leave a card running up above. So it includes a GameCube controller, a GameCube adapter, the game, and this cool collector box, which is absolutely like stunning. So I suggest you guys go check out that video. So in the back we have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We have the guide for it, Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. Case in the back. This mug I got at a convention. Has all the characters on it, really cool. This dog tag is a Super Smash Bros. Club. It was a Canadian exclusive. My friend worked at a Nintendo kiosk and he gave me that, so that's pretty cool. Then we have the official Smash Ultimate GameCube controller. This is a knockoff Pro controller. It looks identical to the Smash Ultimate one, so who's gonna know? It'll be our little secret. So then we have Super Smash Bros. For N64, Brawl disc, Melee disc, Wii U disc, and 3DS cartridge. That Super Smash Bros. Box here for N64 is actually a Repro. I think it looks really nice. It was such a good like design, and quality feels really good, and so this makes like my collection complete. Then right here we have Super Smash Bros. Music for the Wii U, and then we have a steelbook in the back from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So that's my Spider-Man and Super Smash Bros. Collection. I love these two. These are probably two of my favorite things to show off here. I think I just organized this really nicely and showed everything greatly on display. Bottom part here, not much to show, just a bunch of crates holding some games and not much. Actually, my Wii U is actually under there too, so when I do turn it on, which is like very rarely, I think it's been a few months that I turn it on, it's in there. So right here, this is beside my bed. Again, these shelves from Walmart really help. So we have the Spider-Man PS4 Pro. I got another dust cover for it. It's the same seller on Etsy, so if you want to show like your PS4 Pro and you don't want to cover it up, you can always get a clear case like this. Then we have the Wii U gamepad. Again, hasn't really been turned on much, kind of dusty, but nice display. Then beside it, we have the Switch itself. Now this may look like a third-party dock, but it actually isn't. It's the official dock, just shrunken down. I did a video on that as well, so I'll leave a card in the description to show you how easy it is to take apart. And basically what my setup is here, so all of these things are not connected at the same time. I have an HDMI cable that runs all the way over there to the TV, and whenever I want to switch a game, all I just do is this. I unplug it from here and then plug in the respective console. So again, I don't have to plug in all three of these to the same time. Whichever one I want to play, I just unplug it and plug it in. So on the bottom we have the Switch and PS4 games here. Not many not yet, because the system's still new to me. And then we have a bunch of Wii and Wii U games at the bottom here. Super Mario Maker, still not open yet. Let me know if you guys want me to make some Mario levels for you. And then the bottom here we have some PS3 games. These are just the cases. I keep my discs in here so they're easier to access rather than taking one out. And then on the top here for my cartridge, there's a little cartridge holder. My Switch is not turned on the whole time, so watch this. Hey Google, turn off the Switch. So it turns off the light. Hey Google, turn on the Switch. See, now the Switch is on. So again, another way to save energy, make sure my Switch isn't charging 24/7, which is nice to connect to that power bar. And so on the side here, we have the speaker tower. I honestly don't use it that much just because I use Google Home now. But again, it's pretty good. I also Velcroed my GameCube adapter here so it doesn't take up any space on the floor. On the top here, we have the Everyone Is Here mural from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Then on the top, we have an X-Wing flying through the air, which I think was a pretty cool addition here because I couldn't fit it on my wall. And then on the side here, we have a map of Grand Theft Auto Los Santos. Well, I guess San Andreas is the same map in a way. Here's some pictures of me and my girlfriend. Then we have some posters. So Star Wars, Super Mario, Marvel superheroes, and then we have Super Mario Odyssey. So when I film a video, I basically stand right here. I put these two lights facing on me, and this is the background you guys see usually. And here's my game chair. It's all right. Like, it's not the most comfortable, but it gets the job done, and it's pretty big, so it's good for long gaming sessions. So that was my tour of the game room slash bedroom slash studio. So thank you guys once again for checking out my channel. This is going to be the last time you guys see the stuff out like this, so I'm going to be packing this up soon. And then I hope to be making more content once I move into that new apartment. And this is Super Andrew 64 signing off. Have yourselves a one-up day. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite part of this room is, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, everyone.